right, boys and girls, what day is it? I should be having you trained by now. It's not Friday, it's race day. That's right, it's race day. S&M Motorsports. S&M Motorsports on Facebook. Be sure and look them up on Facebook. Get your top five and all that good stuff, your pictures, and I don't think there's any information on that anymore, but who knows? Other than pictures. You can find all the most of the information, races coming up, all that good stuff. I mean, I haven't been on Facebook in forever, if you don't know the truth. I'm not saying don't go to it. I'm just saying everybody's on Discord. So yeah, S&M, S&M Racing Motorsports on Facebook. Got an action-packed race for tonight, I believe. It looks like a lot of good people in the lobby. You know, when you look through the list here, looking through my ticker, as we've got about 10 minutes left, 10, 15 minutes, 10 minutes in practice, it looks like they're all having fun out there right now. They're doing their pit parties. You know, you see people like Trevor Haley, Stamper made it back. James Smith is in the lobby. Good to have James. I mean, James getting pounded. Well, I don't know where all you guys are at. I know James is where he's at. And I just saw in the news they're getting ready to get hammered by that this cold weather coming through the southern eastern part of the United States. Where's all that global warming at there, Democrats? Huh? Where's all that global warming at? Warming. Where's old Alex at? Where's all that global warming at? Y'all been preaching about forever, huh? What I'm talking about. Let's look at the format. Let's see here. What do we got going on? Let's see. He sent it to me. 75 laps. Awesome. We got stages at 15, 35, and 55. Well, I was hoping to see old Michael in the lobby, but I don't see him. Ryan Wilson's made it. Good to see Ryan. Gary Fassett's in the lobby. Gary Fassett with some new stuff on his car. Let's take a look at Jerry Fassett's car. I just saw his name. Now, what am I doing with it? Where'd you at? Where'd you go? Well, there he is on the left-hand side of your screen. I seem to have lost him in my list here. I don't know why. That's kind of dumb. How dumb is that? Well, we're not going to worry about it right now. Sorry, Jerry, but he's got a whole bunch of new. We got DWRS sponsor. I'm going to have to purchase one of their setups. I was running a track the other night. I was not happy with my setup, for sure. So I'm going to go to TWRS. They're a proud sponsor of Highline Racing Network. Speaking of sponsors, J&S Graphics, James Smith, J&S Graphics, paint cars. So make sure you need a livery, hook up. He painted that beautiful 84 car right there. S&M Motorsports special of Jamie Shaw. Make sure you get a hold of Mr. Smith on our Discord or through Facebook, either or. Doesn't really matter. However you want to do it. Pedley's Garage. Eric Holden. Eric Pedley's Garage, a good friend of ours. Uh, Not new to iRacing at all, but but he came in. I remember when he came in the lobby, new guy, and fell in love with the format and the racing and the everything about this whole situation. Proud sponsor to have him on board. He comes up with cash prizes and all kinds of different stuff for the Highline Racing and S&M Motorsports Network. So make sure and give Eric a shout out. He'd be in the 100 car. Also, Blind Squirrel Media, Jerry Fassett. Jerry Fassett has, he is an add-on of, there he is. I just saw him. Well, now he disappeared. There he is. Beautiful car, Jerry. Of course, it's behind your squirrel here. Blind Squirrel Media. He has dirt races he puts on. So make sure you look up Jerry.
Yeah, it's a great car.
For sure. He does all, he has his own content, different things going on. And this is all woven together with the Highline Racing Network, Tommy Rogers and Highline Racing Network, which is not in the lobby. He is, I think he is umpiring baseball or something. I believe I heard. I thought I saw that somewhere. So why I say the Highline Racing Network ties it all together, because he has really grown the Highline Racing Network huge now, and you can get a hold of him on all social media platforms. Facebook, Discord, YouTube, all the sponsors I just talked about, everybody is connected on Highline Racing Network. That's how he's formatted his platform. Anybody that joins, anybody that partakes, you can advertise, you can be a part of Highline Racing Network. So anybody I mentioned, you can get direct contacts through the Highline Racing Network on any platform. I don't know about TikTok. I'm sure he does. I'm not for sure. I'm not going to say look for him on TikTok. I don't know that for sure, but I do know YouTube, Discord, and Facebook are a great place to start. So make sure and take a look into that if you need to. Also, he has a race coming up Sunday. Free league, open lobby league. So make sure and look for that on Sunday. That's about, I think I keep getting it mixed up between his and somebody else's. They're like a 30 minutes apart. I think his is 7:30 Eastern, I believe. So make sure and look him up. All right. Like we got about 10 minutes to go here. Looking for my coffee cup.
Same thing I do with you guys were talking about on Alpine and competitors and all those things. What I try and some of those folks. It's a really fun track to race.
Dave Shutt in the lobby. Good to see Dave. Haven't seen Dave in just a little bit. Another JNS design. S&M Motorsports car. S&M Motorsports sponsored car. Connor Rowe. Don't know if Connor Rowe been in our lobby before. Not for sure. Connor Rowe. Oh, I'm thinking Craig Rowe. I'm sorry. Connor. I'm not that I'm sorry. I got you confused with somebody else. Not a big deal. Kyle Munson is pushing Connor. So maybe they're teammates. Christopher Miller, good to see you, Christopher. Brad Ream. Brad Ream. Beautiful car. Love that. Dark green, light green. All that. Yeah, I like that. Probably get rid of the iRacing part of it. Other than that, not a lot of cars on track. Everybody's ready to go. Got 5 minutes before qualifying starts. You do not have to qualify. Forgot. Where's my coffee? Oh, forgot to turn on my chat. What am I doing here? There they are. There they are. I gotta come up with something different besides terrible towels. That's no good. Terrible towels. We gotta come up with something different. That would be Stampers People. Renee Music. Good to see you again, Renee. Here for Team Stamper. That's right. Gary Stamper, Renee Stamper, Scotty Stamper. Ah, look at there. JJ still got it. Let's see what I'm reading your message. I'm back racing tonight in the 36. Okay, JJ. All right, I gotta find you. Hold on. Evan Ditweiler. I don't, for some reason, I just not what I was expecting. Are you being scored in the 36? Wait a minute. Let's make sure. Are you in car 36 or being scored to 36? Give me a little confirmation there, JJ. I'm going to call you JJ. I'm not going to call you what you're being scored as. You're stuck with JJ. I'm scanning my list right now to see if there's a JJ in the list of cars. R36. All right, I can't call you Evan. We already have an Evan, so you're JJ. I'm just, sorry. We'll see if I can remember that. Well, let's see if Evan's in here. Yes, he is. 72, Evan Perry. Scott Milliken back in the lobby. Trying to read the his sponsor name on his car. I believe he's being pushed by John Cole Morgan, I believe. Once again, let's see here. Let's see. Highline Racing Network. I think if I remember, it's road course weekend, isn't it? Sunday afternoon, or road course weekend. Take a look here real quick at the schedule. Oh, they changed the schedule, I think. If I remember, I'll get confirmation from Mr. Wilson. I believe it was changed from Circuits of America to the Charlotte track. Is that correct? I'm not a road course guy. I'm not. Not. I changed it to the other one. I can't remember the name of it. Gosh darn it! I said I'm not a road course guy. I'll be starting in the back. Then after that, well, I did see on Discord they're rearranging their schedule a little bit because Tommy is refereeing. So I'm not going to go into a whole bunch of detail on that. All right, here we go. We're going into qualifying. You do not have to qualify if you do not wish to. There's old Evan Perry. I knew he was in the lobby. Oh, I thought I saw his name. I did. John Stamper. My camera changes. I don't know why it changes when it jumps in between scenes. So sorry about that. I'm back on track now. Let's see here. JJ is for Jimmy Johnson. I'm so fine with that. You're crazy. You know that? You're crazy. You could become my new best. You could become my new favorite person. He says him and Tobias are teammates. Well, that's interesting. All right. Let's see here. Tobias. All right. We got to get this figured out here. So what you guys have to do is you cannot quit on us. You have to, you know, you have to come back. Maybe get a third teammate. Tobias. Looking for Tobias. I don't see Tobias. There he is. Oh my God. You guys are going to be my favorite people. Oh, Ho Face is back in the lobby. Yeah, baby. I get to screw your name up again. That's awesome. Let's take another look here at Bassett's car. He had all kinds of new things going on sponsor wise. It looks pretty zoomy. I like the way the yellow fades into gray and all that. Jerry's a painter himself. He does a good job. He does a real good job. I just love that car. I love the color combinations. Here we just changed he's an AWR driver, a Highline Racing Network member. Yeah, it's a beautiful car, Jerry. James Jepson on the racetrack. Beautiful or not S&M, J&S design. Beautiful car. Okay, I saw this Brandon's car earlier. I don't know if you screwed up your I'm looking at your car right now. I think you screwed up your No? Well, something's going on with your spec map there, Brandon. Because it doesn't look like it's like your numbers are off and your door. No, you might have to go in and flip that switch or something. You might take a look at your car on pit road because it doesn't look like it's looking right here. It's like something's wrong with it. I don't know. Could be me. All right, let's take a look at results real quick. John Stamper, S&M Racing Motorsports, number one qualifier with a 51.332. I thought the times were going to be faster than that. They were running 57.30s in practice, I think. Now that's in the push, in the draft, but dang. Trevor Haley, Dark Horse Racing. Is that 5/1000ths? However you say that. Dave Schutt, third. James Smith, fourth. Jason Hall rounds out your top five. I got to get into the deal and update all my info like that. Yeah. "75 laps tonight. I like the longer races. I wish I was racing. But I also like broadcasting too." Good field of cars tonight. 45 cars have started. Oh, now we're back to 44. 44 cars have started the race. That's pretty good. Pretty exciting. I think when James puts up races, I think he caps it around that. So that must have been the cap. Yeah. You get up there in that 60 area, that you're just asking for trouble. You just are. And they didn't get rid of anybody during practice. I didn't see anybody being a dingaling, wrecking people in practice. There's a 17 car of who is that? Oh, that's old Hesh. Hesh changed his car up. All right, Hesh. I was just getting used to you. Is that what that thing's supposed to look like? Wait a minute. Yeah, it is. He's got the psychedelic. I don't know if Richard Petty would would approve that. Kyle would. Kyle would. He's kind of a psychedelic kind of guy. I like Kyle. I don't. Not saying nothing bad. 36 car. What is that? Dairy Queen? Is that what that is? Oh, that's old JJ. That's old JJ right there. That's old Ditweiler. Detweiler. Yeah, I think I got your name better than Oho Face's name. I don't know. Just saying. Just saying. All right. Stampers leading us to green. That beautiful, beautiful. I think Stamper paints his own cars. I believe that's a Stamper.
Green flag.
Design. I'm not for sure about it. As we're going, Killa. I know. I copied that off of Smokey and the Bandit. I'm aging myself right now. Yeah, your numbers are off there. Something happened with your spec map. Something's going on there. I'm just letting you know. I'm sure you are. I'm sure you know. Jamie Shaw up to the high side, followed by Ricky the Rocket, or leading. Let's see if the Rocket's going to take the high side. It looks like Miles. But yeah, he thinks about it. Then he says nope, and he goes back down. And now watch this. Here it comes. Oh, Ricky kept it down. Oh, he goes back up. Yeah. The real Zachary Cato in the lobby. That three right there up front with Haley, Smith, and Cato, gonna be hard to beat right there. Very hard to beat. Cato ditches Smith and Haley. Goes, oh, we have another 84. Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Let me look real quick. Not being scored. I think that's Jason Hall. Maybe it's 24. It looks like 84 on his car. Not for sure. You know, my eyes are kind of old. Oh, no, there's the 24 on the bottom. Okay. Behind Dave. All right. Never mind. Let's see here. It's Stamper, Cato, Justin. Oh, God. The 40 car. Justin, yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to pass on that. Not even you're Justin tonight. Yes, you are. Let's go, Stamper. Let's go, Stamper. They're hollering in the chat. Let's go, Stamper. Smith falling back. Ever since Cato got off of him, Smith and Haley went straight back. Nobody went with him in the center. That's kind of odd. I mean, it's very, very early in this race. Very early. Probably why. Yeah, that is 84. We're just gonna call him Justin. Not even gonna try to pronounce your name. I've already wrecked Hoface's name. Haley and Smith. Up the middle. Just cannot get that middle groove as Ricky Miles, fishtails, coming out of the tri-oval, through the tri-oval. Ricky Miles got a handful of race car. I mean, the track tip, 110, not unbearable. These cars are better. Looks like we're almost 4 wide there towards the back. Coming through the tri-oval, not a good deal. Scoot to the top side. That's it. Old John Cole Morgan. Yeah, I thought he was going to wreck everybody right there. John got his car back down to the bottom. I don't know if the car just took off on him. And I mean, that's a good possibility. There's a kind of a bump right there. Or he might have got down on the apron. John Cole Morgan almost lost it right there. But regained control. I don't know if Zachary was maybe coming down or could have got bumped down into him. I don't know. There's a whole lot going on right there in a short period of time, like a second worth. I'm trying to analyze it the best I can. Trevor Haley on the push with James Jepson. Jepson keeping his car on the yellow line pretty good as they're pushing. Don't push the pusher. I got to blame that on Trevor Haley. He was pushing Jepson right up into John Cole Morgan, and Jepson tried to keep from wrecking John, just went down across the apron. I mean, got to give credit to Jepson for that one. That's what it looked like. I don't think anybody wrecked. I'm not seeing anything, but not going to go back and take a look at it. That's just what it kind of looked like real quick like. Good race. We're on board with Dave. Let's see, we're on lap 8. We still got a few laps to go before they pit. Dave posted in Discord today, brought up a valid point of, this started out of just a good old boys place to race. And, as people, newer people get in the lobby, they take advantage of the system. We were basically on an honor system of you just wave yourself around when you get a lap down. But unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of people that screw that up. S&M's eventually going to have to go to a wave around system. They take advantage of the system and speed down pit road to gain positions because they know they're going to get their yellow flags cleared. I've warned people before and they don't listen. I've kicked them out for it. And so eventually that's going to have to change. I think it should be changed anyway. On board with Jerry Fassett. These guys are right now just kind of riding. Going to see what happens here. Going to pit pretty quick, if not now. Oh, maybe there's 13 laps on this car. Can't remember. We're going to find out right now. 11 or 13. I can't remember. We're going to see right here real quick. As John Cole Morgan comes to pit lane, a little bit braking early as Zachary Cato goes flying by him. Let's see here. Yes, I thought Zachary was a little fast with the black flag. Zachary Cato, Jason Hall, black flags. Very Fassett. Very Fassett, John Cole Morgan. Johnny Beach, all on pit road. Coming out right now, not together. Kind of a scattered amount of pit times. Not the best. As our leaders are coming to pit road. They all get on pit road. Well. We'll get rid of those times and get back to the numbers. Oh, So I turned around and looked and came back, and they're wrecking on pit road. What the heck happened there? They're all racing. Smith desperately trying to get an advantage. Pretty critical right here to blend in. I don't know if John Miles, his teammate, and Smith gets up on that apron and just loses control. You would have thought by looking at it he got wrecked, but I think he got on that apron right there on the left-hand side. There's a little bit of a transition on the left. I've been catching it lately myself. Old Justin Sinclair. Melancare. Oh my God, I'm killing his name. Killing his name. Guy, he's got a Derek Jacobs paint scheme on his car. What the heck? Is that a thing? That's a thing. Oh, it's Derek Jacobs. Ding dong. It is Derek Jacobs. I thought I was on old Sinclair. I'm not. I'm on Derek. Oh, how dumb are you? Ryan Wilson, again, with another fast car. Another hot rod, as we call it. Wait for his teammate. Let's see if they stick with Jacobs here. Coming to the white flag for the stage. As they take the lead, Derek Jacobs, Ryan Wilson, Dave Schutt, Chad Waller, Evan Perry's your top five. Here it comes. Coming off of turn 4 through the tri-oval. It looks like Derek's going to be able to maintain here. I don't know. Smith with a slingshot move. No, that's not Smith. It's Dave Schutt with a slingshot move. They have the same color car, kind of. With a slingshot move coming through the tri-oval. Just can't get it done. Derek Jacobs is your stage 1 winner. Derek Jacobs, Ryan Wilson, Dave Schutt, Chad Waller, Evan Perry is your top 5. John Miles just outside. Finally, John Miles does not win a stage. How about that? John Miles has been killing them lately on stage wins. I'm playing around with my settings here on my ticker. All right. That was a good race right there. That was a good race. I'm telling you, we just have not had typically, that right there is a year ago is a typical S&M race. I'm proud to be a part of S&M today. That right there is what I'm talking about. Right there. And as I speak, we got a crash. Let's see here. Let's see what happened to Chris. I don't know. Says he crashed. Maybe he crashed going into pit road. Oh, maybe he quit. Says he crashed. Let's see here. Let's see. Ah, all right. Tired of looking. Never mind. So that's what I'm talking about right there. Getting back to what I was saying. That's what I'm talking about. Those are the kind of races we had a year ago. Right there. Right there. That's it. Spitting image. I want to throw this thing down and race. Jump in the race. Get my laps back right now. Take a look at safety rating here of all of our heroes. A lot of A and B drivers, a lot of A drivers inside of your top 30. Good to see a couple C-class drivers, a few B-class drivers. Yeah, that's good. Let's see, the Stamper clan, where are all you guys from? Are you guys out on the East Coast sitting by the fire right now, or are you on the West Coast with me, or Middle Coast, Mid Coast? What are Mid Coast? There's no such thing as Mid Coast. Ah. Dave Schutt beats him out of pit road. There's a good look at your those top two cars are J&S design cars right there. J&S Graphics, James Smith out of Indiana. I'm surprised he's not building his wife a fire right now. I think they're right. I think they're right in it back east of this cold front that's moving through. J&F Graphics. Get him on Discord, Facebook, whatever you need. So Schutt, Miles, Wilson, Fassett, Brandon Bake. Ugh. Top five. A lot of Don Miles choosing to get some track position. Don't guess John took any tires. Ryan Wilson with a 40. Oop, where'd you go? I just lost you. Where'd you go? No, John Miles with a 47.76 that time. That run, I don't know which lap that was on, but that's a dang good lap right there. 47.76. Evan Perry with a 47.80, 880. I'm just showing the top 20 right here. I don't know somebody in my other app. I don't have it turned on. Looks like we have only. Looks like we lost quite a few people. Wow. Don't know why. All right. Ooh. What happened to my thing? Hold on. Lost my app. There we go.
Green, green,
All
green.
right, Dave leading us to green in the S&M restart zone. Chillett, Wilson, Miles, Bark, Bake, like, Bake, Bake, Bake. Maybe the Y is silent. Bake, Bake, Bake. Ugh. That's, I didn't go to college. Didn't go to college. Holy cow, I lost all my stuff here. I hope I didn't lose my stream. Hold on here. Don't know where all my stuff went. All my stuff hid on me. All right, hold on. It's hiccuping right now. All right, I'm all right. Everything went down to, oh, Jepson. Oh, as Jepson gets pushed down below the double yellow line, somebody in the back just gets Wally banged. Big checkup. Oh, the 36, JJ. JJ was checking up, but oh my God, that just he got ran over. Huge checkup up front. I mean, that came from up front. I mean, that wasn't, none of these guys' fault. They're trying to check up. You can see John Miles and Fassett, they started all that. They all checked up front, and that just an accordion effect all the way to the back. That's terrible. That's just horrible, JJ. Don't quit. Don't get mad and quit. Stamper leading the charge here. Stamper, Haley, Smith, Schutt, Beck, your top five. So 35 is going to be your stage on this part. Always something going on here. What the heck? Why is my thing not scrolling now? Here we go. Well, it looks like our heroes have elected just right around the top side. There's about your top 7 cars or so. Let's fall back to the back here. Haven't mentioned poor old Mike Hesh much tonight. There goes JJ. JJ back on track. Looks like still with a little bit of damage. I would have thought JJ would have had more damage than that. Unless that's just his paint scheme. Thinking Mike Hesh with that, what do they call it? Tie-dye is what they call it. Tie-dye color thing. I don't think that's Richard Petty approved. Tie-dye colors. I could be wrong. He could probably come up and say, no. In 1965, Richard had a tie-dye. Look at, he's got John Deere on the back. Come on. John Deere does not go tie-dye. I can tell you that for sure. Carlos Andrade, a new person, I believe, to the lobby. Carlos with a Red Bull car. Don't give up, Carlos. Don't give up. Jason Hall in the 24 car. Jason, I think he's coming up on I think the leaders are coming up on him right now, I believe. Might be a good angle here to watch the wreck. I shouldn't say that. No, it's Jamie Shaw. Jamie Shaw running 13th. Usually this is not good here with new people. Usually. This right here. Just hold your line there, boy, men. Hold your line. They will find their way around you. What I'm talking about. Nicholas Moody. Nicholas Moody in the 77 car being scored as the 10. I'm going to get you down now because you're 77, but you're never scored 77, right? Never. Carrie Stamper says, oh, okay. East Coast. Renee Music, East Coast. Well, that means they're going to get cold. Zachary Cato back being scored in the 20th spot. Don't know what happened to Zach. I missed that. He was up front. There's old JJ. That's all right. There's old JJ with old wax that ass. Yeah. Evan Detweiler. I think I got it. Brad Worley. Let's see here. Let's see. See. Oh, I guess we better get on our leaders. They might be coming to pit road right here as we speak. Take a little look-see here. And they're going to go one more time. Stamper, Haley, Smith, Schutt, Beck, Jepson is your top five. John Miles just outside that top five. Oh, that was the top six. Brian Wilson, Derek Jacobs having a better run. Derek Jacobs has just had horrible luck. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. He's been caught up because Derek's a better driver than that. He's just been always caught up in somebody's crap. Always. Here they come. Ooh, our newbie almost wipes out the host. He got her checked up in time, though. No penalties. No speeding penalties. Schutt is blocking Smith. Smith better figure out something right now. Oh, my God. Oh, there's nothing worse than that right there. Nothing. Smith's going to beat him out. Smith with a good pit stop. John Miles again with a sub 6 second stop. .4. That's fast. That's fast with a 111 degree track temp. I wish I could do that all the time. John's pretty consistent about that, of getting those 5-second pit stops, which is crucial. John must have got a penalty. Oh. I believe that's going to hand the lead off. Oh, okay. John Miles just now. Let's see if he can blend in here. Nope. That's going to hand the lead off big time to Schutt. Schutt, Stamper, Haley, Smith, Beck, your top five. to go. Stamper's the same thing. Stamper's just had horrible luck as of late. I mean, you could hear it in his text on Discord, and I agree with him 100%. He brought up the fact that the heck with the broadcasting issues. How about we fix the wrecking issues? And he's right, 100% right. Stamper, another guy that just Jamie Shaw with a penalty. I mean, I have to agree with him 1,000%. And it's mostly the same people over and over again doing the same stupid stuff. Evan Perry with SMT. Haven't talked about Evan today. Evan is that's his. He hasn't mentioned anything about his Daytona race. I don't know if he's mad at me. He usually talks to me on chat. He hasn't said anything about his Daytona race. Guess I better not say anything about it. Might not be having it now. Ryan Will or Evan Perry running with Scott Milliken. Scott Milliken also I mean, you know, he's a supporter. We see Scott a lot. Good to have you back. He hasn't been in just for a little bit. Looks like the front end is shuffling around here. We better get on our leaders. They're starting to get a little serious. I saw it looks like Beck says, you know what? I'm going to show you guys how to get this deal done. Okay, so Brandon, I believe, is new to the lobby. And Brandon, I'm pretty impressed with him right here, right now. Let's see if I stay impressed. Let's see if he gets out on the corner. These cars will get hot. They do. They get hot. He's been on the push for a long time as Scoot tries to get a slingshot around coming out of the tri-oval and cannot get it done. Trevor Haley wins that with a big thank you to Beck, Brandon Beck. I'm going with Beck. You're Beck. I don't know. Big thank you, big shout out. I mean, Brandon got on him right at the right time. I don't know how his car did not get hot because he pushed Trevor for. Well, I mean, okay, I haven't driven these cars in quite a while. I just haven't. So I don't remember. It could be like a lap you can push him, maybe. It seemed like he was on a push for a good lap. Brad Ream. Oh, that's our Mr. Green car, Brad Ream. I like those colors, that green, that dark to green. I like that dark green to light green. I like the way that he's got that laid out. I think it's a work in progress. He hasn't finished it. I don't guess. Yes, he is a lap down. I thought he was just behind, but I'm guessing not. I'm looking at the list of guys that got out. I don't, quite substantial. 10 people. As our heroes come off of pit road, I'm scrolling for some reason. My camera info quit scrolling, so I got to get that caught back up. Sorry. Let me get me one of those 57-inch monitors so I can have all this in front of me instead of having it out on the side. I think that's what I'm going to go to. But I'm going to wait, maybe, see if I can catch that deal on sale. Hopefully. All right, that's stage 2 in the books. Our next stage is lap 55. Jason Hall leads them off of pit road. What the heck? We got a crash under caution. Well, guess maybe not. What it says, big red letters, crash. Huh. All right. Pretty impressed with old Beck here. Not impressed with his livery. I'm sorry, Brandon. I'm not. Wait a minute. That's okay. Hold on. I'm not picking on you. I haven't got to pick on anybody today. Well, that looks okay. Oh, it's got something that's on. I think. Okay, that's why. All right. I'm not picking on you. Oh, TWRS setups. TWR. TWR setups. Ryan Wilson with AWR managing to carry the flag for Angry Wives Club Racing. Jerry Fassett hasn't been able to maintain a charge for AWR. It's all been Ryan Wilson so far. Evan Perry with SMT, like I've said before, back in 8, is affiliated. So that's his closest help. Zachary Cato back in the 13th position. I was up front briefly in the beginning and fell back and just, I mean, I don't know. Has it been up in that top 5 that, you thought we would see him in there? Vigilante Guardian. Need to make a lobby for 50 plus because of some. Yeah, I see. I agree with you. That needs to be fixed by iRacing. That is not. I'm gonna get on their forums and see if anybody has complained about that. I think us as as Jepson knocks the wall down. I think that was Jepson. No, it was not Jepson. That might have been somebody with a chrome car. Oh, that was. I think it was Eric. I think Eric knocked the wall down. I mean, that's a tough deal when you're 3 wide like that. There's a ton of turbulence up there, and it's easy to get up there into the wall. When I say knock the wall down, he probably lost the front end of the race car, and it just, with the air, the turbulence, and he found himself knocking the wall down. And you don't want to get out of the gas. You don't want the guy behind you running you over. Smith goes straight back. I don't know what happened to Smith, but he was up in second. He goes straight backwards. Don't know what happened to him. Ooh, Smith. Yeah, with a big, I don't know what that was, but yeah. Stamper up the middle. Or no, Dave Schutt. Sorry. Dave Schutt. Haven't seen anybody make that middle line work very good today. Ooh, boy. I thought Dave was going to get into that air right there, and it was going to pull him up into the top lane, but he managed to keep his car down. As Smith and Jamie Shaw trying to make that center line work. Dave's going to try to stay off. We'll see if old Beck knows how to side draft this deal. We're going to find out all we need to know about Beck right here, and Zachary Cato finds himself back to the front. .42 going to 55. Smith, oh man, oh man. There goes Beck. He goes down to put on the side draft on him. Yes, he does. Ooh, big time side draft. Big side draft. Come on, camera, catch up. S&M making that bottom line work really well. Usually does not work that well, as that's what I'm talking about. Smith, a little aggressive, and he was out on the corner of Dave a lot and out of shape, and you kind of probably saw that coming. They lose a ton of track position as Trevor Haley, this Savo Evan Perry, he's trying the inside side draft so he don't get smoked. Oh, let's see if they're going to let him in. They're saying, nope, not today. S. Smith recovers pretty well. I mean, Smith was clear down over the double yellow line on the apron. Evan Perry with a die. Evan made the right move. He's got to get down, or else he's going to get stuck in the middle by himself, and he'd go straight back to 30th. So he's going to lose a little bit of position as he drops down to get in front of Eric Hayden. I mean, 8th or 9th is better than 30th. I think it's a great move by Evan. Pretty impressed with Brandon maintaining the lead out here against our veterans with 10 to go to the stage. I'm so excited about this run here. I forgot about pit stops. Yes, we're going to be making pit stops really quick in a lap or two. Somebody getting a little loose right there. I didn't see. I looked down to look at my standings and came back to it. They're racing pretty hard here. It's a great race. Coming up on a lap car. Oh, JJ's got talent. Going a lap down. Again, uh-oh. Beck, I don't know, Beck. I don't know. You're going to have to put your big boy panties on right now. It's starting to get pretty serious right here. As Beck mains control, pretty impressed. Oh, I'm not impressed now. Oh, that was horrible. That was horrible, Beck. I don't know if that was your fault, but we're going to go back and take a look at it. We'll wait till after the stage. Trevor Haley gains control of the lead. So now your leaders are Haley, Hayden, Bassett, Milliken, Hesh is your top five. And just like that, Hesh is back inside the top five. Trevor Haley with his purple and green driving suit. Gotta like that. Ooh, Eric Hayden getting out on the corner and wisely backs her down as Donnie Beach is out of control on the apron as they come to pit road right now. Yeah, that Coors Light car, I got to figure out who that is. I got different stickers in a different position. I'm not bitching about it. I think it's pretty cool. I believe Smith is a lap down. I think Smith was involved in that wreck, but he's going to help his buddy out here and Cato and only just stay down probably a lap instead of going down 2 laps. What I've said, I think I said it last week. It's how you manage your wreck that matters. If you manage your wreck, it's not a deal. It looks like Tommy Rogers in the chat, rooting on his men. I'm assuming that's Tommy. Oh, we're going to 55. I forgot. We're going to 55. Yes, we are. I forgot. Well, I thought we were going to 50. That's my bad. Oh. That's not the wreck we were looking for. I think the wreck was... I think that was farther up. Oh, come on. I guess I should have went and looked at it before. Yeah, that's going to suck. Better check on old Ho-Face here. I think Ryan Wilson was entangled up in that mess. He comes out all right in the 13th position on the lead lap. This is what I'm talking about right here. I mean, managing your situations. Ryan, don't know if he was in that wreck or not, but he's back into 13th with John Miles on the lead lap. Evan Perry, we know, was involved in that. He's manages. Okay. No, they're a lap down. I think they're a lap behind. I don't think they're down. I think they're just behind. We'll see here. Oh, Jepson, he's behind. He was involved in that. They all managed to team up with somebody. It's really important. Evan Perry manages to team up with Donnie Beach. I think Smith is stuck in the pits. He must be not using a fast repair, or he's stuck. Ricky Miles by himself. That's unfortunate. Back on your leaders. Getting pretty dicey up front. Coming to the white flag lap right here. It is Milliken, Haley, Schutt, Cato, Fassett is your top five. Holding my breath. I'm holding my breath here. We're going to come around a couple slower cars. Probably have damage. Let's see how this all shakes out right here. The 03 going to go and say, oh, you know what? I'm gonna help you out. He's not being scored as the 03, so he might be a lap down. He gets right on the bumper of Hayden as Cato and Haley
yellow.
teaming up to get to the finish line as Haley gets one in the record book, another one in the record book, I believe. I believe that's another stage for Haley. As JJ gets on around. I'm looking for that wreck. I don't know where it went. I had it here and it left me. Don't know what happened to it. We're going to go see if we can find it. Should be easy to find. That was a ton of cars. Maybe it wasn't as many as I thought. I know I shouldn't probably be taking this much time looking for a wreck, but kind of curious to see what happened. We're going to go back to Evan Perry. I think it was behind Evan. If I missed it the first time. Yes, it was. Why it didn't show all those cars wrecking, it didn't. All it showed was Evan. We're going to get on Smith here. I have a feeling. I'm sorry, Smith. I have a feeling. All right, here we go. Things looking pretty good right here. It's kind of what I thought. It's kind of what I saw. I mean, they're just racing hard, but that's what I said last week. It's not necessary. It's not necessary to side draft this much. And that's is the end result. It really is. I know they're my teammates, but it's not necessary. It's not. This is an end result of them guys getting down there and side drafting way, way too much. I know those guys came up off the bottom, but I mean, you know, you guys ran over them. You know, they're all going to say, you went down, you came up. Yeah. I mean, that it is kind of a you went down, they came up kind of a thing. Yeah. I mean, you're talking a lot of air here, and I don't know that. Yeah. All right, enough of that. 20 to go. Lights are still on the pace car. Oh, that is Tommy. He says he couldn't make it home in time. Great job, RSI. Thank you so much. Hey, you missed all my stuff I made for you? Are you kidding me right now? Wow. Highline Racing Network right there. Look at that. Highline Racing Network, Tommy Rogers. A reminder, you can find out all you want to know, everything, all the information on all the people I talked about earlier. Highline Racing Network, Line Squirrel Media, Pedley's Garage, all that information, all the contacts are on the Highline Network. He has got all the media, I mean, Facebook, Discord, YouTube. You can find anybody and everybody on Highline Racing Network. So make sure and get on board. It is going to be the future of this this group of people right here. All right. Trevor Haley leads us to the green flag. Trevor Haley, Zach Cato,
Green,
Scott
green,
Milliken,
green.
Eric Hayden, Jerry Fassett, your top 5. So I said earlier, Fassett, started, but oh my word. It looked like somebody would have got big time hooked right there. Wow. Oh. Well, I don't know what happened to Wilson there, but yeah. Looks like somebody might have checked up. Oh, John Cole Morgan. Oh, John, you do that a lot, dude. You do. Got to blame that on John. That wasn't Ryan's fault. Nothing Ryan could do. John just got in the back of him, pushing the pusher. John Deere Green was a little bit slow, didn't get the greatest start. Ryan could not do anything about that. Ryan recovers nicely. Stamper finds himself just outside the top 5. He recovers. Stamper led a lot of laps in this race. Now had a couple issues, is now back in the top, just outside the top 5. As Trevor Haley takes control of this race, it's kind of Zachary Cato just, let's see here. What happens here now? I started to speak too soon. Zach lets him back up. So this is our final stage. Cautions as needed. Oh, Lord, what was that? That was if you're into late model racing and you watch the Arizona, what do they call it? On Flow Racing, the shootout. That was that was a dirt car late model slide job right there. Wow. Wow, he just parked it on his nose from the bottom lane. Evan Perry making ground up. Oh, Lord have mercy. That was a wreck that should have happened. Right there. We just happened to see it. That was the wreck that did not happen. Right there. Evan Perry going to regroup after that. Now, Ryan Wilson finding himself outside the top 10. Poor old Nicholas Moody. I had high hopes for Nicholas as Nicholas gets wrecked. Oh, Lord. Wow. Tobias Hoface. Oh, Hoface just wrecked old Moody. Flat wrecked him. Wow. Hoface is going to have to go to the back at the yellow flag. For sure. Son of a gun. Just did not quit pushing him. Got him upset, got him loose, and wrecked him. Miles finding himself back up into the top 5. Don Miles has been on a roller coaster ride of it, you might say. To the front, to the back, to the front, to the back. Here comes Stamper, trying to make a showing for his fans. Renee Music and Scotty Stamper cheering you on. Want you to pick up some spots before the yellow flag comes out. Oh, that was the, okay, that was the other wreck, wasn't it? That was the... Yeah, we don't need to revisit that. I was thinking we might see, yeah, no. Let's see if this is it right here. Yes, it is. Oh, wow. All right. This is what we wanted to look at to see if old Hoface got into Booty's pushing. Yeah, just wrecked him. Flat wrecked him. Just Hoface just flat wrecked him. Hoface got to go to the back. You can't push the pusher, especially going into the tri-oval. I mean, I've seen a lot of people doing it, but yeah, not in the tri-oval. No, not in that, where that transition area is in the tri-oval. That's terrible. Nicholas Moody with they kicked him. Well, I mean, he didn't mean to do it, but I don't think that was necessary. But they felt it was. All right. No, it was Hoface. Well, all right. That's not my job. Wow. Our one-time leader, they're coming in with big damage. Where did he go? I just had my eye on him. Let's see here. Coming into the pits. Was it? No, it wasn't. It wasn't JJ. It was the car above. Beck. Beck, Beck has led a ton of laps coming into pit road with a ton of damage. Carlos Andrade, hanging in there. Carlos has had his share of issues in this race. Not quitting, not giving up. Appreciate you, Carlos. Yeah, I'm gonna have to save the rewind on the replay on that. They kicked the wrong. That wasn't. You guys kicked the wrong guy. Yeah, you shouldn't have been kicked anyway. Just a racing incident. Don Miles back inside the top 5 now. Don Miles, let's see. John Miles have been putting together some excellent pit stops. Another sub 6-second pit stop gains him a couple positions. Although Stamper with an excellent pit stop, sub 6, along with Trevor Haley, a sub 6. Ricky Miles, 5.4 pit stop. I think that gains Ricky Miles a ton of track position. Ricky was flirting being a lap down. He gets him a 5.4 pit stop and comes out just in the top 15. Ricky Miles managing his misfortune excellently. Gary Fassett inside the top 10. Now he has got teammates all around him. I'm looking at teammates here. That's why I've kind of paused. I'm sorry. You've got, Trevor Haley. He might be an honorary AWR teammate today. I'm thinking they said you're with us today because Zachary Cato has not left him. So Stamper.
Green flag, green flag.
Let's see here. I'm holding my breath here. We seem to have a couple incidents right here on the start as Haley moves to the top. Stamper not liking the push out of the 03, but gets away from him. I don't know who the 03 is. He's not being scored as the 03. I'm thinking it's Milliken. I'm thinking that's who that is, Milliken, right ahead of Evan Perry. Cato and Haley are matching up well today. And as I say that, Jamie Shaw, oh, Lord. They come down to side draft him. I might be another pushing the pusher deal here. I don't know. Looks like it. Jerry Fassett gets in the back of Eric Hayden. Yeah, Jerry Fassett wrecked them. Lap 70 of 75. That will probably take us into green-white checkers. They'll get a caution out here in a lap or two. I'm sure of it. Kind of waiting for the yellow flag here. Haley, Cato, Stamper, Milliken, Perry's your top 5. Evan Perry coming down. You know, Dave's not afraid to push you.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
I kind of expected that, just as I saw. Well, if they're not going to throw a yellow, or Dave's anticipating that yellow is what I meant to say right there. Trying to gain those guys a little bit of track position. You could see the aggression in his push coming through the bottom of the racetrack, and unfortunately, too little, too late, right there in that moment. This will take us into green, white, checkered area. I'm sure we have 3 on hand. Whoop. So at the line, well, at the yellow, Cato's being scored. I don't think that's it. That's not the order. Haley was your leader. Got to get on the right app for that. Yes. Haley, Haley, Cato, Perry, Stamper, Schutz, your top 5. Oh, Donnie Beach managing to get inside the top 10. Good run for Donnie. Ricky Miles also. Like I said, it wasn't but a few laps ago. He's look, he was going a lap down, riding around by himself, and just a few short laps later, with a good pit stop and dodging the wreck, finds himself sitting in a pretty good spot to capitalize on a good top 5 finish. Very doable from 10th. Very doable. And he'll have, at the restart, he'll have his teammate in Jepson behind him. Well, we'll have to see here if they pit. So let's see. They were last in 8 laps ago. They're on an 8-lap run. We're going to see, take a little look here. Let's see here. If anybody pits, I imagine not. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I mean, we've had a lot of green flag racing. So let's see. They've got enough gas to make it to the end. So it's going to be a matter of, but they won't have enough for a green, white, checkered. I don't think. I mean, they very well could. They're all saving gas right now. Trevor Haley's one of the best at saving fuel. Thackeray's no slouch at it himself. That's why he's coasting way down below the apron. Because they're anticipating. I think they might not give up track position here. I mean, we've run a lot of green flag laps, so it'd be really hard to give up track position. So they might save enough fuel for one green flag run here. I'm thinking. I'm just guessing, not knowing for sure. Stamper, your fans are loving your driving. They're telling you, way to go. Poor old JJ. Where'd you go, JJ? I'm looking for you. Hold on here. I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you. Hold on. There you are. I keep forgetting you're Evan. You're not JJ. Poor old JJ was up in the front there in the beginning and just yeah. JJ, my latest and greatest best friend. What? Yeah, you know, JJ, you and your teammate at right now have to hook up and help each other get to the front. You can do it. I mean, you can get to the front. Very easily done in this car. Where's your teammate at? Let's see. I'm looking. I'm scanning. I'm scanning. I'm scanning. I'm scanning. I'm looking for. I don't see him. Hold on. Hopefully he didn't. Hopefully he didn't quit you. Wholeface didn't quit. Wholeface is up in the top 10. All right. Oh, lights are out. Race fans. Cato, Haley, Stamper, Milliken, Perry's your top 5. This is going to be interesting. Free green white checkers says Smith comes up to tag the back. Evan Perry's setting the pace.
Green,
Milliken
green.
staying on the bumper of Cato, not wanting to let Haley up, and he just can't get it done. This, I don't know if Beach was not pushing, helping Dave should, or what. Dave just went straight back with not a great start. And here comes Ricky Miles along with Jepson. Like I said, Ricky Miles is going to have Jepson behind him. And they've got 3 teammates lined up, but the high side will have this deal blocked. They'll have to race their way up to the front. Ricky's got to get up there. Ricky has got to get up to the top. Stay up there, not drift down to the bottom, to the center. Got to stay in that draft. He's not doing it. Oh, as Milliken must have got squeezed out as they're shuffling around the Jepson, Bassett, Hayden area. This is the white flag lap right here. Wholeface makes it up to the top 5. He's in the 3rd position as Eric Hayden loses it or gets pushed out of shape. As Evan Perry for SMT looks like he's going to have Ryan Wilson, his teammate, just push him on across for the win. And yes, he does. Thank you, Ryan Wilson. You can hand that win off. Share that win with Ryan Wilson, because without Ryan Wilson, you do not get that deal done. Evan Perry. That's what teammates are all about right there. Unselfish. Ryan Wilson does not care, helping his teammate out to get the win. You gotta like that as we finish in green flag. Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Perry, Wilson, Tobias, I can't pronounce your name. I'm stuck on Wholeface. Trevor Haley, Zachary Cato's your top 5. I would have bet money that Cato and Haley had this deal wrapped up, but it was not Well, yeah, it's being scored. Evan Perry. Smith getting up in the fight. I don't know if Smith's a lap down. JJ says he'll be back for redemption. They must have been a lap down, huh? What? It's got Evan Perry scored your leader, your winner, but they went across the line first. I don't understand that. All right. Well, on behalf of Evan Perry's at the line, burning it down. Perry, Wilson, Hoface, Haley, Cato is your top five. Donnie Beach, Jerry Fassett. Qualifying results, not what we want. That's the breakdown. SMT, AWR, which I've said before, they're affiliated. Good showing for SMT. Evan, got it done. Newcomer, Tobias. Gotta be pleased, Tobias, with that showing. Gotta be pleased. Gotta be pleased. Once again, our sponsors, JNF Graphics. Shout out to James Smith for your host tonight for putting this event on. Also, our friends over at Pedley's Garage. Eric Hayden. Appreciate you, Eric. Blind Squirrel Media helping out with all his media events that he does. Does a lot for Highline Racing Network. Shout out to Jerry Fassett. Always supports S&M. Last but not least, Highline Racing Network. Eric. Tommy Rogers, a brain faded. Sorry, Tommy. Brain faded. Highline Racing Network race. Look for their race Sunday, 7:30 Eastern. It's a road course, not for sure which one, but look for them. This is RSI Broadcasting on behalf of S&M Motorsports. On behalf of S&M, oh, I lost my thing for S&M. Huh. On behalf of S&M Motorsports on iRacing. Until next week, God bless you. Peace out. All that good stuff.